I mean, I kind of find it interesting. Like, you guys can probably like look at us and know how to kind of answer the questions. Is that, do you kind of use your journalism skills to in these situations?
I was actually, when I was in high school, I was in a journalism program, kind of. So I've had a little training before I got here, and I don't know. I guess it came kind of natural. Just always being asked questions. I played quarterback in high school, so I was asked a lot of questions. So I think it came kind of natural.
Would you want to go into, like, what kind of would you want to do in that field if football didn't work out?
I wanted to be an analyst. That's my lifetime dream.
Any like idol or person you look up to in that?
It's a ton of them, man. I couldn't even name you one, but it's a ton of them, man. But Chris Berman, he's one of those guys that you look up to. Just guys, Kirk Herbstreit, a lot of those guys like that. And I think that's a pretty fun job. And you play football all your life, basketball all your life, and you can go, talk about sports for a job. I mean, how fun is that? And I think that's been my dream for a long time.
Does it give you, like, how do you view us being from that field? Do you, like, an appreciation for us, or like just kind of knowing how the sausage is made, sort of, in a way?
Oh, definitely. I know what you guys go through, and I know how beats come to your desk, and you have to get a certain story and things like that. So I know how tough it can be when you don't always get what you want, especially this is your job, this is how you live. So I definitely have a sentimental side for you guys, so I know how it goes.
What class are you taking this term?
I'm taking a J201 class this term right now, and that's my only journalism class this term.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
How did you hurt the eye?
Saw that on basketball, man.
It's basketball?
Yeah.
Did you get an elbow?
Yeah.
What's the dynamic of this wide receiver group without Josh now?
I think it's a bunch of guys who've learned from the things that Josh has taught us, and the things that we saw him do, and also Daryl Hawkins, guys that come before us. But I think it's a group that's also hungry. I think there's a lot of questions out there now that your big time wide receiver and Josh Huffey's gone. And there's a lot of questions that are to be answered there. And I think a lot of people around this country aren't giving us a chance. And I think if you were able to watch us practice, I think you would see that in this wide receiver group. We're all hungry and we all want to get better and continue to get better, and just still get that Oregon wide receiver core name out there, and just make sure that people don't look over us and that they respect us.
How has your role changed? Obviously, statistically, now you're the biggest guy coming back. How has your role changed? Are you more of a leader now?
Yes, I'm trying to be that. I haven't always been a vocal guy, but Coach Frost has talked to me a lot about that. Stepping up and being more vocal. So I think in these 3 practices in spring, I've done a better job as far as trying to coach up the young guys, and having to remember I'm not a young guy myself anymore. So I kind of have to speak up, and I'm looking forward to embracing that role more and more, and just continuing to get better at it.
What's the status of the 2 Live crew then?
Man, we're still 2 Live, man. Like I said, we're just a group. We're hungry. We want to get better, and we want to make sure that people, when they think of Oregon, they don't just count the receivers out.
Now that he's gone, what do you think you took away most from Josh going into this role, newer role that you've got now?
Josh was like a big brother to me. He was my roommate on game nights. Nights before the game, we stayed in the hotel together. We would always talk, and I think he helped raise the level of my play last year. Seeing him go through the things he's going through, and still be able to push forward through things, and I think that's what I've taken from him most. Just don't worry about outside things, and just come to work every day and come play hard on game day, and when you go to practice hard. If you love this game, you can look at a guy like him, another guy who loved the game with a passion, and you can just see how much fire he plays with. And I think, as a young guy, as myself last year, you will want to model yourself like that. So that's what I've been trying to do these 3 practices. Just go out there and fly around and have fun doing it.
He broke a long-standing record here. Are you going to break his the next year?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, definitely. He was here a couple of weeks ago for the pro day, and I was actually talking to him about that, and he was joking around with me, saying I wasn't going to get it. So that's still my big brother, man, and I'm telling him I'm coming for him.
Lubick said that you were a guy he hoped would really step up. Did you guys have conversations prior to spring of maybe something to work on for your leadership? I know you said you tried to work on it. Mm-hmm. Was that something that he specifically pointed out with you?
Oh, definitely. Coach Frost, Coach Lubick, Coach Huff. For a long time, I've been here. I've been the quiet guy, and I haven't really said much. And when you're 3 years in and you play a significant amount, the coaches look to you as to try to become a leader. And they know I'm not really a vocal guy. I don't really say much. I just come and I do my thing and play and things like that. So they've asked more from me in that aspect, to be more vocal and help out the young guys and even some of the older guys, and things that I know that they don't, or some things that they know that I don't. I think that's been my biggest responsibility this spring, is just to try to be more vocal and be more of a group leader and help out the team.
Has that been tough for you to be more vocal?
It's not tough. It's a little uncomfortable. You know, ever since I've been a young kid, I've been a guy that just, you know, comes and tries to lead by example. But, you know, like Coach Frost told me, when you've played a significant amount for 2 years, now you're going into your third year, some people look towards you for some things, and so, you know, I have to embrace that and know that, you know, there's going to be some eyes on me and people are going to look at me for certain things. So maybe I might have to start talking a little bit more, you know, to give off some feedback to those younger guys.
Hell said that each guy had an individual goal for the spring. What was yours besides becoming a better leader?
Coach Hill?
Yeah.
You know, just become a better player than I was yesterday, last year. Ball game time, just, you know, be better every day, you know, be a better, you know, leader. Try to help this team in any way I can, be the best team that I can be.